So I know parents are often totally bombarded with all the latest gadgets and gizmos and new fancy technology for your babies that you can sometimes feel a bit like, it's a minefield. What do I choose? What's the best thing for my baby? So I thought I would share with you some of the products which I have found the most useful throughout having both my children. So I have a 3-year-old and I have an 11-month-old. So the products I'm showing now are the ones I've used most with my 11-month-old because they're a bit more up to date because things do change a lot. But these are things which I found really useful, and they're also things which friends of mine have spoken about and would also recommend. So I've just got 5 here, so it's very quick. I'll just get straight into it. So the first thing that I would recommend if you have a baby or if you're expecting a baby would be this. I've got it here beside me, and it's a video monitor. I had a video monitor with Sophia, and I've also got one now with Sienna, and she's actually sleeping, if you can see it with the glare of the camera. To me, it just gives you the reassurance of being able to check that they're okay. You can see them, you can, you know, just know that there are no like blankets or anything over their face. You know, as a mum, it made me feel more reassured that I was able to see them if I was downstairs and things. And also it alerts you if you are in another part of the house. Once they wake up, it alerts you so you can see them and you know, oh right, it's time to go and get them. Now this one here that I have is the Motorola Connect Wi-Fi, and it's an MBP853. The reason I got this is because A, it's a video monitor, so obviously I can see it, but B, it also connects to Wi-Fi. So it means that you can link it up to your phone and you can actually check them, so you can see this camera from anywhere in the world. Now, to be honest, I thought this would be a great gizmo to have, and I've never used it. So you could just get a standard one that doesn't have Wi-Fi. With Sophia, my eldest child, she had the BT video monitor, which is also really good, so I would recommend that as well. But I definitely think a video monitor for us just give us reassurance, and it's something that, yeah, we've used a lot. On to number 2. So the second thing that I would recommend getting is this. It's a baby carrier, and this one here is the Ergo 360 baby carrier, and it just goes over your shoulders like that. Well, actually I'm putting it on the wrong way, because what you're meant to do is, first of all, you put it around your waist like that, so it's got Velcro at the back, then you slip the baby in and then put it like that, and then you can buckle it at the back. I do find the back a little bit difficult to do, so that's the only thing I would say with it. Sometimes I do have to get someone to help me clip in the back because I find it quite hard to do myself. But I have used this loads, and actually my husband uses it a lot when we go out walking and things. We like sort of country walks. We live in Kent and there's lots of nice countryside. So we can just put her in this, and when she was a newborn, you can also get a newborn insert. So I got that as well. Must say she did seem a little bit squashed in the newborn insert, so I don't know, with newborns there are other sort of wraps that you can get that may be slightly better, but certainly when they're a little bit bigger, I think this is brilliant. It also allows you to try and get some housework done if you want to stick it on to get some things done around the house, so you've got some free arms. So yeah, I would recommend that. And I can't remember where I got this. I think I got it online, but if you just put in Ergo 360, then yeah, you'll find it online. The third thing I would recommend getting is, now this is quite, you know, it's nothing big, it's nothing major, it's nothing high tech, but it is something that we use every single night, and in fact even in the daytime for napping, and it is a baby sleeping bag. Or you'll probably need more than one, so you can get a few baby sleeping bags. You're not meant to have blankets, sort of loose blankets with young babies because of the risk of suffocation. So with a grow bag, the nice thing is that they can't, it's not a blanket, so they can't get it over their heads. It fits on them and it keeps them really nice and snug, so you don't have to worry about them getting cold, kicking blankets off, or obviously any risks of getting blankets over their heads and things. You can get them in different togs, so you can get thicker ones for the winter and lighter ones for the summer, just to make sure in the summer they're not going to overheat. I got this one from TK Maxx, and actually TK Maxx do some really good ones, and they're really good prices because they can be quite expensive to buy. the company Grow Bag. That's, I think they sort of started the trend, but their ones can be fairly expensive, sort of 25 to 30 pounds. But the ones in TK Maxx tend to be about $14.99 to like $16.99, around there, and they're really good quality. And yeah, this one is just one of the ones that we have, but love that, and we'd definitely highly recommend getting some baby sleeping bags. The fourth thing I want to recommend is the Tommy Tippy Closer to Nature Perfect Prep Machine. So it's in the box, by the way, just because I am giving it back to my neighbour who lent it to me. So actually we didn't buy this, she lent it to us. Any of my friends who have used this, absolutely highly recommend it. It's obviously for if you are bottle feeding or if you're combination feeding like I did. So obviously for the first 6 months it's recommended that you breastfeed exclusively. I did for 5 months, and then I was like, seriously, I'm going to go demented. I need to be able to combination feed or do something. So then we moved on to breast and bottle. And for bottle feeding, what makes this so great is that basically it prepares the bottle at the right temperature. Because as any parents out there know, when you've got a screaming, hungry baby and you're trying to cool down some boiling water, it is like the longest time ever. And you're like, please just hurry up and cool down. You're running it under the tap, you're putting it in a basin of water or whatever to try and cool it down. It can be very frustrating. So this takes all that away. You can literally just press a button and it prepares the water. I think it adds it, oh, sorry, my friend here, I have to give it back to. I'm hoping I haven't broken it. But yeah, so it's brilliant for preparing bottles quickly when you have a hungry baby, which is always good. So yeah, this definitely is very handy. So someone has now woken up and has joined me. Look, she's like, I've just woken mummy, why are you sticking me on camera? But the last thing I wanted to show you and that I would recommend is a musical mobile. This is the Fisher-Price Butterfly Dreams 3-in-1 mobile. Projector mobile, I think it's called. When I first got this, it was a mobile that went over the cot and it had 3 little hanging bears. But then a sleep trainer suggested that to try and get her to sleep, it might be good to not have her distracted by a mobile. So the mobile might be for when they're a bit younger, and then what's great about it is you can then take it off the mobile and you can just set it down on a little table. We have a little table beside her cot. And it has 3 different sound modes. So there's lullabies, which is obviously playing a lullaby. And they also have nature sounds. Oh, sorry, that's white noise, and then nature sounds. So you can kind of work out what your baby likes. We used to use the lullabies loads to try and sort of get her to sleep. But recently actually we started using the white noise, which seems to work. So we were able to change it out. Maybe she gets a bit used to the lullabies, so now the white noise is settling her a little bit easier. But I use this every nap time. It goes with her when she goes to the childminder as well, and we use this as sort of a little sleep aid to help her get to sleep. And it also lights up. So if I turn it off, turn it off, turn it back on. So it also lights up. Is it going to light now? Yeah, you can kind of see. It lights up, there's 3 different lights, and so it swaps so you can go. And it has a projector. You can't see it in this room at the moment because of the light, because there's light, but in a dark nursery it's brilliant because it has little stars that project on the ceiling, and it's lovely because it means your baby's not in darkness, they've got a bit of light. And also the music on it lasts for about half an hour. So it's quite a good length of time to let your baby sort of fall to sleep. And if you're trying to sort of help them to self-soothe and maybe to leave them for a little bit on their own, then it's quite good that they have a bit of music to listen to, some lights to sort of, that they're not in darkness. So yeah, that's something that we've used lots, and yeah, I'd recommend that. I just got that in Argos. I think it's about $39.99 or something, so not majorly expensive, but really useful. So those are my top 5 baby items, and they're things that have helped us and that I would highly recommend. But why not let me know what your recommendations or your top baby products would be? Leave any comments below, and yeah, as always, if you like this video, then like this video, yeah, then thumbs up, give it a wee thumbs up. And also I'd love it if you could subscribe for more videos. And this one and I will be back very soon. Do you want to say bye? Bye! Yeah! Oh, look, yay! girl.